Skyclad here. Welcome to another video for Elite Dangerous. I have purchased myself a Cobra Mark III. Thankfully, finally, that's kind of been one of my background goals for a while now. So I outfitted it. I've spent a lot of money on this thing, okay? And it occurs to me that I didn't really understand the intricacies, and maybe still don't completely understand the intricacies of upgrades in this game and how it works. I want to kind of give you guys a primer. Anybody who's not sure what the letters mean, what the numbers mean, that sort of thing. So the main thing, the basics here is the quality of an item is broken down into A through E, I think, is the limit. There might be an F, but I don't think so. I think E is the lowest quality. It's usually what ships come with when you first buy them. That's like your Sidewinder when you start out is probably just got all E equipment in every slot. The number next to that, the 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the class, and that refers to the size of the actual compartment. Based on what ship you're dealing with, there are small compartments, there are medium compartments, large compartments, and I think extra large even. There's probably class 5 and 6 even with the the Anacondas and some of the really huge ships. This Cobra Mark III, as maneuverable as it is, this is why this is like the jack of all trades ship, it's actually pretty big. It actually takes class 4 hard points and stuff, or class not hard points, but it'll take a lot of class 4 internals. You see, these are all class 4. That means they're very large, at least compared to something like a small fighter. And when you go in here and you kind of buy and equip, compare, you could see here that this is a class 3, quality C. I don't know what they call that. Oh, it's rating. There we go. It says it right there. So the rating is the quality of the item. That's kind of what I think of it as, how good it is. A being the best, E being the worst. So classes, of course, class 1 is smaller than class 2, 3 is larger than class 2, that sort of thing. So we go from that. You can actually outfit your ship with classes that are smaller than what's designed to go in the ship, and that will work. But a lot of times, like for instance, let's take a look at thrusters here. Now you have to be careful with thrusters. Let me get an example here. Like this is a rating A thruster, so you would think, and of course it's very expensive. And you see here it lowers my power draw. It lowers the mass. It's a higher rating. You know, there's a lot of upsides to this. It ups my jump range, all that stuff. So, but if we go to compare and we look at what I have on this side on the left versus this side, you can right here, the engine optimal mass, mine is designed to handle 280 tons, no problem. That's the maximum mass, 420. So mine's a pretty big thruster assembly, basically. This one, optimal mass, is 120 tons, so way less than my 240 or whatever it is right now tonnage that my ship. If you put this on your ship, you wouldn't be able to move very well. Even though it's considered a really great thruster, it's only great on smaller vessels. You would put this on like an Eagle or maybe even a Viper. I'm not sure what I've only had a Viper once back in like beta 1, and I didn't play with it very much. So either way, so you see this is class 4, and so it's a larger class, and you see the optimal mass is actually higher, and it draws less power. So because the quality level is higher, it's a D versus E. So you can kind of think of it as going from 32 nanometer technology on a CPU to 22 nanometer. You know, you can get the same things done with the 22 nanometer with the lower voltage that you can with the 32. You know, even if your CPU, your older style CPU might be, you know, way fast and beefy, but you can get something that's less beefy in the smaller nanometer and do it with less power. But either way, that's getting a little too far into the geek talk. But so it uses less power, but it actually provides more thrust. So this is just all better, all better. Now, of course, I don't have a whole lot of money, so I'm not going to sit here and it says I can actually buy this, even though the value is higher than my current credits. That's because what I currently have installed is worth something too, and it's taking that into account. So I'm not going to do that because I would be extremely broke. But I have upgraded a lot of stuff here. So now that we've kind of got the basics, my ship started with everything E, as far as I know, except for the fuel tank. That is the fuel tank that comes with this. It was a C rating. That's it, rating. I gotta get that down. C rating. So this is the stock fuel tank for the Cobra Mark III, which is pretty big fuel tank. It's awesome. I've upgraded this cargo rack. It's still a low rating, but it's a larger capacity. So basically, if I ever want this slice, it came with two 8-size capacity cargo racks. So if I ever need this slot here, I can get rid of it and still have the same cargo capacity that I had before, you know, so that's kind of nice. I bought a refinery. I spent a lot of money on this fuel scoop. Let me tell you. It was like, I think it was like 50 grand or something. It was ridiculous. You can see this one's worse. Oh, wow. Okay, I spent a lot more than that. This one is, but see, there's the one. It's a higher rating than mine, right? But it's a class 1, so it's small. Mine was a class 2. So if you scroll way down, let's see. What's the biggest and best fuel scoop? See, that's the one. Insufficient credits. That's a better, I think that's a higher, yeah, higher rating than mine. And I think the rating, at least in this case, it scoops a little faster for what it is. But, you know, the B is really good. B is good. I had to spend quite a bit of money on that. And now I could scoop like 65 units per second when I'm scooping. And that's as fast as it'll go. It fills the tank very, very quickly now. So that's making life way better. So, yeah. So I just kind of want to do a quick video on this. I am trying to gain more money. I want to outfit this sucker and just totally pimp it out, right? And make it badass. Oh, there I go cussing again. I'm going to have to edit that out. So, let's see. I upgraded the power plant. It didn't come with a rating D class 4 power plant. I mean, it was class 4, but it was a lower. So that actually, it raised up the power capacity that I can use, and it helps with weapons and stuff and all that. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So there we go. Quick primer on hard points. When you're upgrading, make sure you're actually upgrading. Just because it's a better rating or a better class, make sure it's actually the correct class for your size ship. Look at what you have, compare. Make sure just because you're seeing blue stuff that it's not actually a worse outfit for your ship. So moving on. I'm just going to do some missions, and hopefully it's not too boring. So, hey, let's go deliver some scrap to Duckworth Orbital, shall we? Let's do it. Oh, commander's familiar with... What is this? Starport. Hey, I'll do this one too. Why not? I'm sure we'll have time. Couriers. Okay. So I'll get this going. Let's see, where are we? Where all are we taking everything? Oh, I've still got my view. Wow, it remembers your view options now. It didn't used to do that. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we're going in one direction and then the other. So that's fine. Landing gear retracted. I love this ship. It's Fandabby-tastico. Oh, crap. Oh, what the heck? Am I lagging or what? What is going on? Wow, okay, that was an epic fail. I also, you know, when I when I updated or upgraded my thrusters and my power plants and my power distributor and all that, it changes the way your ship handles. It actually handles differently, so I haven't gotten used to that yet. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, engage. So I'm hoping to buy a new video card very soon. I have a GTX. See, check this scoop out. This is redunculous. Look at that, 65 units per second. Let's see if we can't fill up before I overheat. Oh, it's getting too hot in now. So I didn't quite fill up, but it did make a dent. Man, that's making exploration so much better. Trust me, guys, when it comes down to, you look at these fuel scoops and you think, man, that's expensive for a freaking scoop. It is worth it. It is totally worth it. I mean, if you do any exploration at all, then you know what I'm talking about. Fueling at these stars is so tedious. And it just gets annoying, big time. And this better fuel scoop is just, it shortens the travel time, big time. You know, you don't have to be near the star so long. So if you're afraid of getting interdicted and stuff like that, because that happens a lot, even with the NPCs, they tend to, they love to appear near the star and try to interdict you while you're fueling. So the less time you spend there, the better. It's kind of like when the wildebeests or whatever are hanging out at the watering hole drinking, and the lions are waiting for their prey. You know, I mean, that if they could drink faster, it would increase their success, right? So let's. And I've been trying a new approach to getting to these stations quickly, and it involves kind of overspeeding a little bit on purpose. And then kind of curving around it, although it's not really doing it so much this time. Like if I overspeed this a little bit and then let it get about there and then start curving around and slowing down. It kind of gives you time to slow down, even though you're kind of getting in there. I don't know if it's actually any better or not, but oh, hey dude, what's up? There's another one. But I think it makes it harder for people to interdict you too, because you're going in not a straight line, you know. That's the other side. Okay. Okay, let's try a pro move here, and the frame rate's probably going to go to complete crap. Yeah, I want a better video card. I have a NVIDIA GTX 660 right now, and it's, you know, it's a decent video card, but it's not great. I missed. I mean, it's not great, but it is pretty decent. It plays this game fine when you're not recording, but as soon as you hit that record button on fraps, man, the frame rate cuts in half. It's terrible. So I'm hoping a new video card would fix that. Maybe, dare I say, like a 900 series GTX, because I'm totally an NVIDIA fanboy. So I've got to stick with NVIDIA. That's what I've always had. So I'm hoping that will improve things a bit, make the recording easier, and make the gameplay better. Because I noticed I was trying to mine a little bit, and when you're surrounded by asteroids too, even with no recording on, it started getting a little choppy. And it's like, usually this game runs pretty smooth for me, at least when I'm not recording, and that was playing havoc on it. So So yeah, I think it's time to upgrade a little bit. So we got another mission. And that would be... There it is, right there. Eulexia.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, let's try not to run into the door this time. So yeah, once I get this thing upgraded to the, to the hilt,
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm thinking I'm gonna want to do like a pilgrimage to the center of the galaxy or something. You know, something truly epic. I'm thinking that would be kind of neat. I mean, not doesn't really make for stimulating video, but you know, if I cut out most of the boring parts and. Or, you know, maybe some people like the zen of just traveling through space, you know. I can totally get behind that. I like exploring. It's nice. Let's go right here.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, I don't know this place yet. And there we go. Look at that, and I'm full. You know, I just love that. Love it. Oh, this is a 2-jump. Well, you know what? Let me get my exploration going. Six new objects. Very nice. Pardon me if I sniffle. I've got some kind of sinus thing going on. It's irritating. Okay. Eulexia. Let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Make sure I got enough time left. Oh, 3 hours. Yes, I think I can handle that. So last time I played, it was doing a weird thing. You know, normally I throttle down as soon as it says, starts counting down 4, 3, 2, 1, engage. You know, you can throttle down at that point and you're still gonna go. And I ran into a weird, I don't know if it was a bug or if my stick was acting up or what, but I would come out of the hyperdrive here and my throttle would be like way up here like this, and I'd almost be running into the star, and I'd have to go from 0 throttle up and then back down again to reset it. And I thought maybe, God, do they change that so that you didn't, you know, take the easy way out and throttle down beforehand? They want you to actually be more realistic, like you've throttled up to get here and then you throttle down after you jump out. I don't know. But it seems to be working fine now, so whatever. That's fine. That's groovy. Groovy doovy. Let's see. See, I don't know if this is any faster than just going straight toward it. But it feels faster. I don't know. Oh look, there's the entrance right there.
Docking request granted. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Oh, 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 oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just did that. Back up. Come on, stupid. It's not letting me go. I'm connected to the... Oh my gosh. Wow, what the heck? Frame rate dropped to like 10.
Flight assist off.
Dang it.
Assist on. Scan detected.
That's what I get for trying to be a cowboy. I'm just not used to the handling of this thing. It's a heavier ship than I'm used to. I've been flying the Adder and the Hauler, and they're little baby ships compared to this thing. Okay, 12. And of course, when I do want it to strafe, it doesn't frickin' strafe worth a crap. The controls on this, on the X52, are not so great. The button you kind of have to use for strafing is total suck. It's not in a good spot. And it's easy to hit it at a weird angle so it doesn't actually strafe. It's really annoying. Otherwise, I love this joystick, but it's just... It would be nice if there was an actual directional thumb control on the joystick, but for the throttle, like near your thumb, I'm having to use my first finger to strafe with, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm used to it, but it's... I don't have as much control as I should have. I mean, sometimes you hit the button left or right or whatever, and it doesn't seem to do anything, and then other times you barely touch it and you're launched. It's ridiculous. Okay. So I'm still broke. Well, anywho, I did a couple missions. A little short video here explaining the classes and the rating system and all that. At least as far as I understand it. There's probably more to it that I don't know about. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. If you want to laugh at me and make fun of my landing skills, go right ahead. That's fine too. Anywho, have a groovy evening. Bye.